So did y'all see Scandal last night in the boring episode that nothing was going on last night? Exciting.
How could you say that?
I expected something good after seeing that bomb and all that stuff going off, and I was just like,
You know, I feel like a lot of things, they touched on a lot of things. Like they touched on what's really going on with Olivia and Jake. Yeah. They touched on Huck and Quinn. You know, I love Huck and Quinn together. And that sex scene was everything last night. It was everything. Everything.
It was not.
And it was crazy because I had to rewind it because my sister told me, she was like, did you see that Huck spit on her and then licked it off? And I missed it the first time around. I love it. And then, you know, then Cyrus being as evil as he is at the very end.
And I'm not gonna lie. I was like, he's so evil, but I was like, ooh, I am so sick of Sally Langston for real.
Yeah.
This could be interesting.
Exactly.
But at the same token, I was like, right after that, I was thinking like, but who is he really trying to hurt?
Brandy. So we want to talk about Mellie and her being...
Yeah, I'm just frustrated by her. Like, she needs to just go ahead and say, this is what happened to me. I really feel like if she did that, her and Fitz could get back together.
But you know what, though? I feel like if she told him that her father raped her and that their son is his father's son, he's not... It's not gonna go well.
No.
And I don't think it'll just be like they're gonna run back into each other's arms.
No.
He's gonna be pissed that she didn't tell him. He's gonna resent her. I mean, like just the physicality of it. And he already hated his father anyway.
I don't understand why the character just can't take the risk of saying like, hey, this is what's really happening. This is what happened how many years ago, and we can work through it as a family. It's kind of tired, and I feel like for the show to have longevity, like something has to change within these love octagons.
Octagon. I love it.
To have her say like, your father like sexually assaulted me.
Right. And
at this point, girl, the way that he treats Mellie, I wouldn't be surprised if he thought that she was lying.
I was just gonna say that.
No.
Because remember, he said to her, he was like, what's wrong with you and Jerry? You guys used to be so close. You used to be like best friends. Yeah. So I feel like he would say, he could really believe, you know, you were best friends and then maybe you felt like you took it too far this one instance and now you don't want anything to do with him. Girl, Fitz is so...
Y'all think he's so much worse than he is.
You don't think that he would for a minute be like, rape Mellie? Really?
Yes. But if he kind of knows what kind of crazy man his father was, I don't think
know like that. But he just knew that his father was always on his back.
Did y'all see Big Sean and Naya Rivera are done? They're broken up.
And no one was shocked.
Okay, thank you. Someone tried to tell me they were surprised. That was you?
Yes, I said, look, I'm not going to act like I thought they were going to be together forever or whatever, but the way that they were taking them random, like, holiday photos, she was just on the beach with him, you know, with the possible fake boobs, you know, like 2 weeks ago. I mean, it was a bit of an abrupt movement. Now, when I say I was like, not them, they're the Denzel and Paula of our generation. Like, no.
Right.
But definitely, I did not see that coming. I mean, they looked like they were decently solid. Wait, when did you see that they were? When have we seen them not anything?
I've known each other 2 days. I got engaged after 3.
Yes.
And then, like, come on, nobody knew that. Nobody thought that was real.
I feel like I would have been more surprised if they were just dating.
Oh, I just felt like, oh wow, like he found someone. Sometimes it works like that. It happens really fast, even in real life. Like sometimes, like some people
in the entertainment industry, nah. There's always
but I feel, but why can't they have that story and be successful?
Well, they
didn't.
So how about that proves our point.
Let me tell you something. This is what was so weird about it. Big Sean had been dating Ashley for eons, right? Then he gets famous, he gets this money, and he's still riding for Ashley. And then he starts dating Naya, and he's still talking about Ashley. How Ashley held him down, how Ashley did this, Ashley did that. And you supposed to be engaged to this new chick, and you still talking about Ashley?
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I can't have you talking about your ex-girlfriend for years, and you trying to put a ring on my finger after you've known me for only 6 months.
Exactly. And you can see Naya on the come up. Her whole appearance has drastically changed.
Yeah.
They just wanted more shy. You dropping her in songs and all that. I know you for 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Girls on Glee and shit, probably making more money than me and this shit.
So it's not surprising to me at all. I thought it would have just been a clean thing though, of like, we've decided to
it wasn't
Yeah,
clean.
I was like,
Wasn't
they gonna
clean.
let this ride a little bit.
It wasn't clean.
Now, whatever happened with this Rolex and these accusations,
You know what though?
is an odd thing.
I
to
felt
me.
a way about her being like, the black man stole my Rolex.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, Naya.
Absolutely.
Come on, don't do that.
And then putting it on
Because-
blast.
And put it on Twitter.
What
Don't
do
do
you
that.
have under your belt? You have a show that's about to go off the air, right? And then
I don't know why they put her on.
and
this
what, a
song.
Neutrogena campaign or something? Like, let's
No,
calm down.
I don't even know what that. What
She's
you
doing
talking
something
about?
about.
She ain't got nothing
Proactive.
going
I think it's
on.
proactive.
Oh, something. Yeah, right. But
Whatever.
It don't
again,
matter.
you've done two things so far. So chill on how much money you have before it dries up.
Oh, well, y'all pretended like y'all was got it all together, but I guess
Did y'all see these other couple struggles? The couple restraining order situations this
Ooh,
week.
child,
That's
and
been,
that-
I don't even know. Like Eva and Kevin McCall, and then the game and Tiffany, which. I mean, honestly, it's like
2014,
right. That's the new
order.
thing. I don't know what to even make of these situations.
But wouldn't you compare, going back to Big Sean and Naya, wouldn't you compare Eva and Kevin? No, like,
No,
but they were,
Go ahead.
4 days after she placed this restraining order, she has this family picture of them. So wouldn't you say they're also
Who
doing
you
a
talking
show?
about,
Eva and Kevin.
I'm not even gonna lie. To me, that was like that could be low key fear, or I mean, women in domestic situations. It's like
No, it's real.
no, but stuff happens, and
scared.
then I mean, after men will apologize. You know, you go through that, you have an outburst, and then you come back like, baby, I'm so sorry.
Especially
I'll
when
never
it's a
do that
child
again.
involved.
Right. You just had this baby, you're together, and it's like he could have had a good day that day, and then it's like, oh, it's okay, that was a one time, and we're good situation. So that, to me was what I thought. We reached out. His publicist wouldn't make a comment or anything like that. So I don't know.
But I will say that when I looked on her Instagram to do that story, those photos were old. Not old, but they were before that. They were before the situation. Yes, she reposted the photo right before the news came out about it. I think because she wanted to be able to just when it comes out, I just want people to know that we good, good. And I think she wanted people to possibly think, oh, that's a lie. That's a lie. See?
And let me tell y'all something. He might have been standing over her, or he might have posted that picture himself.
I mean, that's what's scary.
But the game and Tiffany.
I mean, he's encouraged women being pushed off stages before and spat on them. So I don't know that.
I feel like their relationship's very messy and childish from what I've seen on the show.
Exactly.
It's very tit for tat. So
Yes.
I'm not.
And she's known this about him for years.
right, and she's continuously stayed with this man on the show
And had how many kids?
2 children with him. So I'm not sure if she's just trying to pimp him out and get what she can until it dries up, or I just feel like they're just always.
I don't look at her and see someone who is, I'm so thirsty to to use you to get like some kind of fame or something. Like when I watched her on the show, I feel like when I watched her on the show a lot of the time, I thought that she was really, really hungry to try to make a marriage, try to get this to be a marriage.
Can we backtrack to her going out for the show without his knowledge on her own? Like she was talking to VH1 producers without him even knowing about the show, like trying to get on.
Like I don't know what was attractive to you about the game.
Right.
And like what she just said about, he's been making threats about I'm gonna kill Tammy Romaine and all these just very negative, very violent, things against women, and then spitting on that woman in the club. It's just like he's been this person for years.
Yeah.
So why are you going so hard to marry him? I don't even know how she met him. Maybe she, I don't know, because I don't know where you as a school teacher would meet somebody like him and then think that was like, okay, he's on the same level as your students. He's such a child, and she mothers him.
Right.
She mothers him.
That's
Girl, this whole domestic
A
violence
partner.
thing with these
It
celebrities
wasn't.
beating on their girlfriends when you're in the public eye, it's just really speaks to how prevalent this problem is. Like, it's just nothing for you to put your hands on somebody like it's not gonna come out.
Right.
It's crazy.